is Ashford. It's going in like two guns blazing. Hi, welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra and this is Ken.
Hi.
And Panda. Now we're excited but sad that it's the last episode of The Expanse.
The Duke's not
Hi, Duke.
father.
Yeah. So this is it. We're closing up the Expanse chapter for now until season 5 comes out, which we hope will be sometime soon, except that they haven't filmed it yet, so we're gonna have to wait a long time.
Yeah, we waited. I think there was a long wait for the 4th season too. So
We didn't have to wait for it though.
I think I heard originally there was a really long wait for that.
Yeah. So Miller returned like 2 episodes ago at the very end, and we were like, "What's his problem?" Because he was max headrooming all over the place.
He was having a schizophrenic episode.
But it turns out he was escaping from the protomolecule.
Yeah, it was real Miller back.
So it was actual Miller without the hat was actually Miller.
Yep.
And he was trying to get Holden's help to help destroy the protomolecule so all the people that it's killed can be free. Because they're kind of living inside the protomolecule.
In this horror. Yeah,
and it's like screams all the time because all these people are like not actually dead because their spirit or consciousness is in the protomolecule. So Miller took Holden to this like this hole in the middle of the cone, and he like dropped through it into this blue dreamy psychedelic stuff, and he landed on his butt on the metal beach wherever it was. Wee! And found the Eye of Sauron, which apparently is a bomb left there by the race that was battling the protomolecule race people. So it, according to Miller, he thinks it will destroy all the protomolecule. So,
except for the goo under the floorboards and the rocks. Hey, he did at least warn them about that.
He's kind of just threw out the fact that there's goo on the Rossi. So, which we've known for 2 seasons and wondered what are they doing with that.
They're not going to do anything with that. It's just going to...
I thought it would grow, but I guess it just didn't. So, then Murtry bugged the scientist lady into telling him where Holden was because he wanted to off Holden. So he went after Holden. And Amos found out that was happening, so he went after Murtry.
Yep.
And he told his girlfriend, if you get in the way, I'm going to blow you away because I have to go through you.
Sadly, Way got in the way.
She did, so he offed her, but then Murtry was hiding like a snake behind something and shot up Amos, but we don't know what is happening. So then the scientist ran to find Holden and told her that Murtry was there. And he shot Amos, and Holden was like, stay here with the Eye of Sauron, and I'm going to go get Amos. But he didn't make it to Amos. He ran into Murtry on the path of doom, where you'd fall for the rest of your life.
It was the bridge of Khazad-dûm.
Yeah, in the Lord of the Rings thing. So they were on this bridge thing, and thankfully Holden shot Murtry, but not enough to kill him because he wants him to stand trial.
Oh, no. He did not pass.
So while they're doing that, and Holden runs back, I don't think he checked on Amos. He runs back to the Eye of Sauron in time to see Miller, who is now number 5 is alive, like robotic pieces, being flung into the Eye of Sauron by the dock, and possibly she went in too. We're not sure. But the cool part was that the Miller, once he didn't talk to Holden, he was like, oh, I want to talk to you then. You have to help me. So it was like, okay, he doesn't just talk to Holden.
He's a real boy.
He can talk to other people. So yeah, he went into this metal form, and the cone fought back, but not enough to keep him from the hole, we think. And so that all went down. Meanwhile, up top in the atmosphere, Murtry sent a shuttle bomb to try to kill the Rossi and the Barb.
Mm-hmm.
But the scientist dude on the Earth ship warned Alex, and Alex blew that thing up.
But got shrapneled and
yeah. Then all the
knocked out some of the
pieces.
thrusters, and so now they're kind of in a bit of a jam. But
more of a jam than they were in before.
But they're, you know.
But hopefully, if the protomolecules killed, then the reactors will come back on.
Yeah, they'll be able to
That's the hope.
Jet their way out of the atmosphere there.
We still don't know the end of Draper's story or Crisjen's story, so I guess we may find that out
we'll hear about what the results of the election are and all that kind of stuff now at this point.
Will Murtry go to jail, or will he just get up and try to kill someone else? Because the man is just that evil. The spirit of evil will just keep him going. Yeah, because he was telling Holden, well, I have to scrub the planet clean so I can start the civilization from scratch, or with the good people.
Strangely enough, that's what the protomolecule is doing already.
Yeah.
So
what? So yeah, well, let's see what people said, because people had a lot to say in this episode. Yeah, Bill Ross said, Way never understood Amos. I don't think anyone could understand Amos. He's loyal to the bone.
Mm-hmm.
He's obviously completely traumatized by something that happened to him as a child. There's no way to relate to Amos in that way. So yeah, she'd grown up with these Earth people and
privilege and
Amos
rights.
Is a different animal. He won't stop and be like with her. There's no way.
No, she sees like a part of Amos clearly, but she doesn't see the whole package. Like, he's one of the most complex characters in science fiction in a lot of ways. So,
yeah, I wonder if they do a season 8, we'll probe into Amos's background.
Maybe there'll be a spin-off Amos series like they do with Walking Dead all the time.
I don't think they could spin Amos off with a series because he needs the posse. Amos is a piece of the posse by himself. He doesn't really.
True.
He's not. I guess I just don't see him holding his own show.
Yeah, he's not like Lenny James, where you can kind of jump him around series to series.
So, some fun information from the Details Matter, letting us know that Matt Frewer played Max Headroom. I remember that name now that you say it. And funny enough, you said he was last seen in Burnaby. Well, we live
pretty close to that.
I live 15 minutes away from Burnaby, British Columbia, so that's pretty funny. I guess they were filming in that show you're talking about, Eureka, which I've heard of but never watched, so that's interesting. So I guess he's still out there acting, but probably isn't as easy to recognize because he's not Max Headroom.
Well, maybe that's part of my apprehension that he was a Canadian originally, which you corrected before.
Well, apparently he's Canadian/American, but Max Headroom was created in the UK.
Right.
So it's like tri-citizenship-y. Just made that up.
Somewhat right, I guess.
Yeah, Nozomu Yume said that, and I kind of disagreed with this. They said that the reason Miller could talk to Elvie, the doc, was because he was inhabiting a physical robot. I thought, and I could be wrong, that he talked to her before he became the physical robot.
He did.
Yeah, there was the sound from somewhere else. Yeah,
he only became the physical robot later when it was time to to act.
Yeah.
Before that, he was actually speaking from the wall, as a disembodied voice.
Okay, so you replied to my comment. Yeah, so if he was part of the room metal, I guess that would make sense. I don't know. That's interesting. Because I right away thought, no, his voice came from basically nowhere when he first talked to her, because she was like, what the heck? But yeah, you could argue that he was already in the metal at the time.
Embodied at that point and just hiding out in the walls like all the other bits and pieces that make this cone.
So we'll just leave that one because we both, I'm kind of in the middle of that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oliver Meehan asked me, the question is, out of 100, where would you put the show? I'm assuming you're asking me what I would rank it out of 100 shows, correct?
Well, I think like
Or
maybe just asking for a percentage kind of mark of the quality of the show out of 100.
I put it in the 90s. I think it's one of the really good shows that I like.
It's tight, like it's really tight. Like it's got, it's not super complex storylines and stuff like that, but it manages to maintain multiple storylines consistently at the same time without it seeming really weird in terms of like the way the cuts are made. It's got good script writing, good character development. It's got good, multiple storylines and working at the same time, and good. That kind of stuff is really hard to find sometimes on TV. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think the overall the first 3 seasons I would rank higher than this one.
Yeah, this one's getting a little weird,
because this one it got back to the protomolecule, which I enjoy. But like some other commenters have said, it threw everything at them with the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
And that was a little bit like, what?
Yeah, I think the first 3 seasons also, like, there were times when it kind of burnt slowly and burnt a little quicker, but it was also like, really deep diving onto the whole idea of these sort of these three cultures existing within the solar system, and and their interactions and how they came to be where they were, and really focusing on there was focus on the science and making sure that things were accurate in terms of like how spaceflight dynamics work and things like that. So all that stuff is really appreciated.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good show, I have to say. Thank you all for your comments. I always like to read them and learn new things, or think about my own theories and whether they actually hold up or not.
And argue aggressively.
I don't think I argue aggressively. I wasn't like, getting down on anybody. I just was thinking about that. So anyway, let's get to this finale. I don't know if I'm ready for it to end. Oh. No! Did she go in there? Oh my god. What?
I think it just switched off.
Oh, okay.
She's okay.
Let's try the reactor again.
Fire it up.
There we go.
Yes! We're good to go.
Yeah.
Yes! The Edward Israel's too.
Well, we're mad at them.
This is the gunship Rasanante. I've target locked your drive cone. You and me are about to have a very serious conversation.
Yeah.
Amos!
No, that's his chick. That's Way.
Way.
Oh, there he is. He's lying on her.
Find this ship. Put us on course for intercept.
Yes, boss man.
Maybe we just got another tip.
Oh, ow! We're taking people's teeth out. Who are we talking to?
Also for me, so far.
Stop.
Get out. You heard him. Get out.
Or is all this talk of putting our hate aside just talk?
Don't flick your tooth at me. Uh-oh.
The pliers.
They left the pliers floating. Oh, Murtry. Why do you... Just kill him, man. Stay.
Oh, and Amos. Don't kill him while I'm gone.
Oh, man.
I know, but it's important to me.
Can we just slide down the side of the cone?
No, I figure you can get a cell phone signal from here.
Uh-oh. He's stuck like Gandalf. Where's that bird? Where's
Guahir.
his eagles?
It's Guahir right now.
Did it look like that before?
No, I don't think it did.
Marco took 2 rocks. 2 chunks of iron. He's planning an attack. Yes, with slag asteroids.
He's gonna throw an asteroid at somebody? What's he
Yep.
doing?
Maybe throw them.
Yeah.
Yes, throw them at Tycho and even Ceres.
How does any of that help Mars?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Perhaps our Martian can help us with that.
Yeah, he might be able to... No!
Draper Mars isn't dead. It's about to be writ large.
Don't do it!
Oh! Yep, now you're dead. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Now we won't know the
Well, now
answer
we
to
won't
that
get an answer
question.
to that.
Why are we fixing him?
I need to send a report to Avasarala.
Yeah, she's been waiting.
Out of contact for a while.
She kind of got upset about that.
The Belters don't have to leave now.
No. She won't. That's a tragedy. The way she got thrown out of the raw sea and into space. Despite your best efforts to save her.
Oh! Haha!
You should note that in my report.
Oh, Lucy is dead.
Ilus is now complete.
Oh no.
Oh no, what? It's gonna
They're
be
shipping
protomolecule.
protomolecule.
Yes, they are. Oh no!
Hey, science and ambush!
There's no need for this!
Oh, the girl's still alive.
What the fuck? Get out of here! Now!
He says had it.
Yeah,
Told you he was not long for it.
it's a stupid move. Oh! Bobby against these crazy people. Not even. She fought a monster made of this stuff. Run!
Stop!
She left a bomb. They left a bomb, Draper. Run! Come on, Draper. Oh my God! Air whooshing! No!
Shut the door.
You gotta get out of there. They broke the ceiling.
Things fall off. You should go then. I've got other plans. What are you gonna do? Take on the entire fucking military by yourself?
It's gonna go see Crisjen.
Not by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Go get your friends. Get the posse back together.
I'm sorry I got you into all this.
I'll watch her back.
Yeah, he will. They have a little flirty love.
The UN
Only one way though.
to give you all the resources you need. I'm always here for you.
Oh, they got the little boy.
Mhm.
GK, you take care of them.
I knew they were gonna take him in.
I can't visit you in space.
Aww.
Do that.
Oh, right. She didn't know they were dealing with him.
Friend. A long time ago we made a bargain. I upheld my end. And now it's your turn. I need you to help me find someone. His name is Philip Inaros.
Is this where they're keeping Murtry?
The suspense is killing me. You made me kill Wayne. I like Wayne.
Oh!
Thank you.
Oh my God. Probably got something from Draper.
I know we didn't leave on the best terms, but you're the only one I can trust to tell. There's something rotten on Mars. Within the military, some kind of weapons trafficking with bouncers. I don't know how high up or what it's for, not yet, but it feels dangerous. Assuming your offer to work together is still open, I accept.
Bloody. Your timing sucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, he's got that
He's got his
rock
big.
to throw.
He's got his big like
Yeah, he's gonna
rock
catapult
slingshot.
it. And they're painting it black so that nobody can see it. Yep. Ah! What is this? This is Ashford? It's going in like two guns blazing.
It's just you and me now, Marco. Well, not just.
Philip. Dang it. What? No. 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 Are they spacing Ashford?
I'm going to try to convince me to spare your life.
You do know, Marco, that throwing rocks at Tycho or Ceres will do little to harm the Ilus.
I pray you. The only real victims there would be Belters. Those days are over now.
I'm gonna throw it at
What are you throwing it at?
Earth Ball.
Is someone gonna rescue Ashford? Or is he gonna
I don't
die?
think so.
Execution dock. I have come.
Oh, he's singing.
To the execution block. For to say I was sick and I to death, but I vowed with my every breath. Walk on with wisdom way. And I said,
Ashford. Sending it, yep.
They're gonna shoot the rock at the Earth.
They did him in.
Never see them coming.
Them?
Yeah, because he had like several rocks, 3 of them, right?
He's throwing 3. Oh god. Dude! That's the end of it? Well, they better start filming because I need to
Yeah.
know what happens to Earth with 3 asteroids aimed at it.
Mm-hmm.
Crisjen's gonna be on Luna, correct?
That's the plan.
Her husband stayed behind on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
If this, I don't know how large these asteroids are, and or how the Earth would deal with it. Like, how big are these asteroids?
Well, they're big enough to be held in a spaceship, so they can't be enormous. But you get enough of them going at the Earth at the same time, you're going to cause like essentially nuclear winter.
So will Gal be wiped out and Crisjen have to actually go back to her job? Will she lose her husband in this thing? They've set Crisjen up to not be hit by it. So, and then she's like, well, her husband told her to go to Luna without him because he's not happy with her since she used her son for sympathy, political, and all this business. And then Draper's posse got pretty much murdered like she predicted. But the stuff they were moving was protomolecule.
Yeah.
Dang it. Bobby got almost blown up because they left a bomb for her. She was the only one besides Blondie who made it alive. And Blondie almost didn't make it. Draper had to drag her out of the building before it exploded.
The decompression.
Yeah, because it was it blew the roof off of that thing, so it was decompressurized, I guess you'd say, and then she had to get out of there. So yeah, Draper called Crisjen and said, "I need your help," and Crisjen was like,
"Oh, that sucks.
This is bad timing. Crisjen has no power." So, but will she get it back if something happens to Gao? She might be thrust back into the same situation she was in before when Aaron Wright was and old Secretary General dude got booted. Ashford went after Marco because Marco's flinging asteroids at what they thought was Ceres and Tycho, but he's going to throw them at Earth, all 3 of them, And just as Ashford had the up on Marco, Philip showed up, Naomi's son, and of course Ashford was not going to take out Philip. He knows he knows about Naomi's son, does he not? I think she shared that. And Ashford was just dreaming about a baby that died in a previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's a good thing for kids.
I think that Ashford was at peace with the fact that he was being spaced. I wasn't. I liked Ashford this season, and I didn't like the fact that Marco spaced him. But he recorded Marco's thoughts.
Confession and sent it out.
So hopefully they'll hear it before the asteroids get to Earth in the first place, and they'll be able to do something because Earth won't. They've stealthed the asteroids, so the Earth won't see them coming, which is the worst.
Mm-hmm. Covered Martian stealth tech.
But if they know that they're coming, they could somehow figure out,
you know
how they're gonna. I don't know. So the next mission really is to get Philip away from Marcos and to save the Earth from Marcos.
Mm-hmm.
Naomi sent a message to Fred to help her find Philip because she saw that Marco was wanted and she knew that Philip was in danger. So she wants Philip out of that. Now, God knows what Marcos told Philip about his actual mother, because I'm sure it wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's not going to just be mother and son reunited nicely. He's probably told him a bunch of lies. Yeah, anyway, back on Ilus, the protomolecule was indeed destroyed on the planet when Miller threw himself into Sauron's eyeball. But the doc was okay. She was in there, but it spit her back out, which was nice.
Yeah,
she was freaked.
Yeah, she saw the thing, whatever it was, that's coming towards them. Same as Holden sees.
Yeah, she felt the space, which is what he's always been injected into, basically. Except she wasn't naked. So, the reactors went back up, and Alex told the Earth ship that he had some things to say to them. Murtry was held prisoner on the Rossi, and Amos's fingers
got his baby fingers back, and
yeah, and Holden told Amos he could not kill Murtry. Once everything was grown back, Amos went for a chat with Murtry.
And Murtry obliged him by hitting him first.
Yes, so Amos was like,
he's grinning.
I want you not to be gimpy when I beat the crap out of you. And so Murtry threw the first punch, and Amos was like, with like blood all over his face, thank you. And then he just went to town. I'm sure Murtry's dead by now. There's no way he's going to survive that.
He is that guy, after all.
Yeah, and Murtry may have wanted to die because he was going to be on trial.
Yep.
Holden planned so Lucia would look like she was dead because he made it like that she got sucked out but never rescued.
She got bounced out in that, and she was saved by Naomi at that time, so they just pretended it didn't save her.
That didn't happen
when she got bounced out of the big yo-yo.
Exactly. So Lucia went back to live with Jacob. Felsia's on the Rossi, and the boy who lost his parents is now part of Jacob and Lucia's family, which I kind of said would happen when I saw Jacob taking care of him in the camp. And Amos kind of saw that happening too, so he was kind of happy about that. So yeah, now Felsia has a little brother, and she seems to be cool with that. So, and he seems quite happy to have a family to take care of him. So the Earthers and the Belters are rebuilding the settlement on Ilus. They're mining the ore, and without Murtry and his commandos, they're hopefully going to be peaceful because the scientists stayed there. The two scientists from the Earthship are staying there to mine, to check out the geology of the planet.
The rest of the RCE team that isn't
corporate
corrupt. Security.
Yeah, corporate security. Crisjen lost the election.
Yep.
So she left a message for Gal, but Gal wants her on Luna to
Help with transition.
help with transition. Whether that means Gal's going to Luna too, that's interesting because if she's off Earth too and it gets smacked by asteroids, it might be her and Crisjen and Draper as the chick team that tries to rescue Earth. Maybe, yeah. We didn't see Drummer in the end there, unfortunately. But when she finds out that Ashford's been killed by Marco, she's not gonna be too happy. She's gonna go after Marco like nobody's business, and I am quite happy to watch that happen. Because she already hates Marco because she loves Naomi.
Yep.
And she hates Marco for other reasons too. But she didn't go with Ashford. I think that might upset her in the end. And her and Ashford got tight. And so I don't think she's going to sit idly by. Pretty sure she's going to join probably with Fred at this point and go after Marco. We didn't see Anderson Dawes, so I don't know what he's up to. But Marco is not good and obviously set up as the villain for season 5, which he freaking is because he killed Ashford.
Yeah.
And how completely poetic that he went out singing.
Yep.
He sang a song going right out the door of the getting spaced, and he didn't beg for his life.
Nope.
He just taped
nobly
Marco,
accepted his execution, and
sent it,
and screwed Marco in the end with
and sang an execution song that he was walking to the execution door. He actually sang that song. It had everything to do with dying. And Marco was like, I think Marco wanted something out of that, but he wasn't going to get it. So
he gave him the finger on the way out the door.
He double fingered him.
Yeah.
He double barrel fingered him, which was nice. So yeah, I'm sad about that because I was really getting to like Ashford. Ashford though was hardcore. He
was always going to die hard. There's no question. He was never going to die in bed.
I think he was okay with that because his family, he was trying to tell them that when you tell his people on the ship that we're going crazy, when you create violence, you put everybody in danger, not just yourself, your whole family. And I think that's a hint to what happened to his family and why he was not, it wasn't so bad for him to be spaced. I think he felt like he was going to go join his family after all that time that he had put them in danger before. So
violence just creates more recruits to the cause against you.
Exactly. And they had this guy on board, this Martian, they were going to interrogate. But then he used the pliers that were floating around to stab another guy, and then that guy's friend, just like the slug bath, just killed the guy. Like when the guy was mad that his friend died in that pond and thought that Belter had killed him, and it was the slugs. So he went and like got slugged back. That's what happened. And finally, Crisjen got her message from Holden. Yeah, but it was kind of too late.
He went up to the top of Mount Doom there and got cell service.
Yeah.
So he could finally report in. And, it's unfortunately, it was a perfect narrative for Gal to open the gates, like platform. So
it was, because now it's safe. It wasn't safe before.
We're all working together now. Everybody's happy. It's all like kumbaya out here on Ilus.
But Mars is not looking good, and neither is Earth. Earth and Mars is falling to massive corruption, and Earth
is about to get smacked by a bunch of asteroids.
Smacked by asteroids, and we already didn't a nuclear bomb already blow up part of South America in one of the past seasons? So Earth, that was like 1 million people, wasn't it, that it killed?
Million,
Here come 3 natural nuclear bombs from space.
Yep. Kinetic energy weapon.
Man, Marco, he's evil. And Philip's pretty old now, so what he's learned from Marco is it's not going to really be undone. When you're that old, if you've grown up being indoctrinated into this style of thinking, it's going to be very difficult for Naomi when she eventually finds Philip, if she does, before he gets himself killed, to somehow get
Undo it.
him to the good side of the Force, as he'll be on his dad's side, hardcore. So yeah. So there it is. That's the end.
We're all sad because it's over.
Anyway, if you like our videos,
Surprises emerge.
yeah, I don't know, surprise. If you like our videos, please subscribe, and if you'd like to see all our reactions to all 4 seasons of The Expanse, check out our playlist, and look for our new reactions to a surprise
Whatever
show
else
coming soon. Bye.